So, as you can tell by the title, I quit Home Depot last night. And there's good reasons. Probably not the best reasons, but there's good reasons why I quit. And I feel I'm justified in my decision. And yeah, that's my, that's how I feel about it. But I've been thinking about quitting there for a long time now. Not a long time, for the past couple weeks. Each year something is just, not each year, wow. Each week something has happened to just compound my frustration and my hatred and my disdain, or whatever I want to call for that place. It's been growing and compounding and going on and on and on. And it's just been, frustrating, not enjoyable, not fun for me to be there anymore. And I've always grown up, believing, not grown up I should say, but ever since I started working, I've always believed that if I don't enjoy where I'm at working, I can't work to my fullest potential. And if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I can't do the work properly. I can't do the work up to my standards, and I just shouldn't be there in general. It's just how I feel. And like over the past, it's been about a month. Ever since the pool started and I opened up and the pool has been opening up and everything like that, it's been frustrating. It's been annoying, and I haven't been wanting to be there. The thought of going to work there made me completely and utterly miserable. Like, so miserable that I wanted to punch small children in the throat. That's how miserable I felt having to go into work there. And yesterday, I had to work there last night. I was not looking forward to it. I did not want to go. But I went in anyways because, that's the responsible thing to do. I went into work. I didn't want to be there, but, I sucked it up. I went in. I was going to work. And I decided beforehand that I was going to put in my 2 weeks and quit working at Home Depot. I was going to finish out my 2 weeks, not going to be a dick and leave them shorthanded or anything like that. I didn't want to do that. So I talked to the manager. They asked why. I told him, I'm sick and tired of having to come in for these 10-hour shifts and you guys not giving me a lunch, not having anyone cover my lunch, not finding anyone to cover my lunch. It's annoying and frustrating to have to go 10 hours without eating, and when you plan for yourself to have a lunch and you don't even bring food for yourself to eat at the desk, it's annoying, frustrating, and, not exactly healthy. I mean, straight up, it's not exactly healthy to not eat for 10 hours. So that was what's frustrating the most. And I'm not saying, I deserve a lunch every time I work and blah blah blah. I understand occasionally if it does happen that we're just shorthanded and because of call-offs or whatever, and you just can't get a lunch. You can't get a lunch for everyone. I understand that, but at least put some fucking effort into it. Like I was supposed to have a lunch yesterday, all right? So I told him my reason. I also told him that I'm tired. I'm bored there. I'm tired of having to deal with all the shitty ass customers that don't have any appreciation for anyone. And there was a bunch of stuff compounding, but it was mainly the lack of respect for their employees. It's basically what it came down to. And so I gave them the reasons. They're like, oh, well, we're really sorry to hear that. You really are one of our more valued employees, and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, it's just something I have to do. I just have to move on. And they're like, oh, well, we understand. I didn't want to burn any bridges whenever I did it. I wanted to still, if I ever had to go back for whatever reason, I could go back, if that makes any sense. But that wasn't the case, I guess, because about 20 minutes after I had this conversation with my manager, he comes up to me and is like, hey, Tim, do you think you could not take a lunch tonight? We're a little understaffed. I'm like, but Liz is here, because what we had at Home Depot, we had an opener, mid, and closer for the service desk. I worked at the service desk, and the mid would cover my lunch and blah blah blah, everything like that. Well, we gotta send Liz home early because we're cutting hours. Meanwhile, we were busy as fuck. If you guys don't understand, we were busy. I understand if the store was running really slow for the day. There wasn't that many customers. I understand cutting hours then. But the fact that we were so busy that me and Liz were moving constantly, that they said, "Oh well, we got to cut hours and Liz has to go home." Like, that pissed me off to no extent, to the point where I was about ready to hit my manager, because like they had the audacity after I talked to them, and the reasons why I wanted to quit and why I was quitting was because of stupid shit like that. And they come up and they tell me that I can't take a lunch because they're sending someone home, even though we are really busy. I mean, honestly, I dropped my apron right there and I walked right out the door without saying a word. I just, that, if I would have stayed, I can't trust myself on what I would have done as far as like legality reasons, put it that way. Like, I didn't want to have the cops called on me, whether for, what would I say? Like, just making a scene in public. Because I was about ready to go off on them. So, I dropped my apron, I walked out, and I'm done. I'm done there. I'm just straight up done there. I don't want to ever go back into that place to work or to shop. I'm done with that place. I'm still frustrated. I'm still annoyed. I'm still pissed off that they went and did that to me. Like, that they went and even had the nerve to ask me that. Like, that is just not right. And in looking back on it, it pisses me off even more, because I guarantee he took a lunch last night. I guarantee that he went and took his own lovely little lunch or anything like that. And he didn't care if anyone around the store, got their lunches or anything like that. If anyone in the departments got their lunches or anything like that. As long as he got his lunch, then he's okay. That's how I see it. Personally, working at the pool, working as a manager myself at the pool that I work at, working as a pool manager, the head bitch in charge, HBIC, I always make sure my guards are taken care of. I always make sure my employees are taken care of, as far as breaks, as far as lunches, as far as anything that they need. I make sure that they are taken care of before I'm taken care of, because that's what a manager should do. That's what a good manager should do. They should always worry about their employees first before themselves. That's how I was taught. That's how I was raised up, as through the rankings of where I have been working, that the managers, that the bosses should worry about their employees first. That the managers should take care of their employees first before worrying about themselves. And the fact that they would always take lunches before, trying to get other people's lunches covered or anything like that, it pissed me off. And the more I think about it, the more I'm getting angry. I need to stop thinking about that. But yeah, that being said, I'm done at Home Depot. I got the pool. I'm working 60 plus hours at the pool right now. I mean, I'm making enough money this summer. I'm working enough this summer to get me by for a little bit. But it's just, it was that, and there's other reasons behind it. At least now I'll be more motivated to go back and to start schooling again in the summer, to get back to, furthering my education, so I get a big boy job and everything like that. So that's going there. What this means though for this good old, for not even just for the channel, what this means for me though is I'm going to be actually have not a lot more time to myself, but I'm gonna actually have days off instead of working 7 days straight for 3 weeks. I'm gonna actually have like 1 or 2 days off a week now, which is nice. Or at least like 1 or 2 half days off a week, which is nice, because normally I'm working 9 in the morning till 10 at night, which doesn't leave me a lot of room to do stuff before or after. So, expect a little bit more content from me, like more than recent weeks. So that'll be nice. I just, sorry about that. I just had some nice fries and fried chicken and ranch and buffalo sauce, and it's coming up now in burps. But, I just finally ordered a Death Adder, my Razer Death Adder and Razer Lycosa mouse and keyboard. They're the keyboards I used to have in the past, but they just wore out. They broke over time, and I haven't had a chance to. I may have had chances to buy them, but just I haven't gotten around to buy them, because the mouse and keyboard I have held out just fine, but they're starting to show their signs of wear and tear. My keyboard's grody as fuck with just shit in between the keys and everything like that, and my mouse is starting to slowly die down. So I ordered those yesterday. After it was kind of some retail therapy, as the females would call it. But they go shop for shoes and clothes. I buy computer parts.
Right.
But I bought those this paycheck. I got paid yesterday, and I got paid Friday. Wow, it's Sunday, isn't it? And then my next paycheck, I'm probably gonna buy my 670, and with that, I'll be able to basically be untouched as far as graphics for a while. I mean, 690s and 680s are better, but the 670 is the best bang for your buck right now if you're looking for a new video card. Basically, I run single monitor, so I'll be able to run anything at 1080p, full ultra settings, everything like that, no problem. So I'm excited to get my hold of that, hands-on hold of that, and then after that, I'll probably not the next paycheck after that. I'll probably get my solid state drive. I'm gonna get a Blue Yeti or a Blue Snowball microphone. I'm not sure which one yet, but it's a desktop mic. I'm gonna get one of those, and then what else is there? Oh, probably September, October, or August, September time. I'll get my hands on a Sandy Bridge 2600K and a new Intel motherboard because AMDs are done. I mean, AMD's already announced that they're done doing processors or focusing on processors, and I'm disappointed with the Bulldozer lineup that they released recently, and it's just I need to switch to AMD. I need to switch to Intel. My AMD fanboyism is gone. My love for them, my luster for them, is gone, and I just need to move on to Intel. But that was the end of this game. I ended up going 11-8. Some days beat 1.3. Not the greatest score, but I had an awesome start. Then one of my friends actually ended up joining. That I used to be on a team with whenever I played competitive. He found me through the servers. Apparently, wanted to join in and troll me, and he did a good job. He pretty much killed me almost all 8 times. I'll talk to you guys later, though. Yeah, expect a little bit more content from me soon. Bye.